Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is Jackson. This is episode 35. So last time we wrapped up the gosh, what did we do last time? We're doing some stuff for Velvet. Ah, yes. Okay, so we were going after Hatter's collaborator, who turned out to be Julius back at the pier. We were able to get him to leave town without, you know, murder and stuff like that, so that was nice. Got some humanity back for that. And we've come back to report to Velvet about what we discovered. So hopefully she takes this well and does not realize what I've actually done, which is, you know, not killed the conspirator. But let's see how it goes.
Look who's back.
Hi, it's me.
Please, call me Vivi.
Oh, she likes me now. Okay, so that's good news. Alright. Apparently we're friends. About Hatter.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Hatter's screenplay.
Oh, I suppose I should just tear it up. But I can't. I can't rip up the product of that man's soul. Here, would you tear it up for me?
I see. So, okay. I'm finally getting a grasp as to what her character is here. There are people in stories, books, games, whatever, where they consider them good people because they hold... How do I put this? They hold humanity on a very high pedestal. They were not willing to get their hands dirty in any way because they feel that it's offensive or that it goes against their own moral compass. However, at the same time, they have someone, a lackey, a friend, an ally, somebody who does that for them to free up their moral conundrum. I think that's what Velvet does. She has other people do it, so she feels like she has a free conscience. It's manipulative as hell, but I see what she's doing. The issue is that we're trying to get in her good graces. I'm not really wanting to just throw this stuff in her face, but there will be a limit as to what I'm willing to do for her. I mean, if she starts having me do something very uncomfortable with my character, then, you know, we'll avoid that. But so far we've managed to do everything without killing anyone for her, so that's well, I take that back. The vampire hunter, but let's be honest, she was going to be antagonistic to me anyway, no matter what happened. So, sure, we'll tear it up for you.
Thanks.
I found the name of the source.
Are they? I mean, did you?
It's taken care of.
It must have been difficult. But take some comfort in knowing if you hadn't, someone else would have had to. I do appreciate your help. A lot.
Ooh! Nice! Okay, so that was actually involved with the Masquerade. Good. So we're back up to full. So here's the good news is, like she pointed out, if I hadn't done it, someone else would have. Someone else with less of a moral compass probably would have killed Julius. Or Hatter, for that matter. So, in a way, this did help. Okay, how much do you appreciate it?
Can't you tell? I simply adore you. You're so sweet to me. The way you protect me. What would I have done had you never come in here? Oh, why can't they all be like you? The world could be so beautiful. Here, take this. A reminder of the beautiful girl whose heart you stole.
Okay. Oh, an autographed photo. Well, that's great, I guess. My pleasure, thanks. Let's see this photo. Maybe delivering a memento of moi to your Haven computer, but this should tide you over for now. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. Where is it signed? I guess it's signed on the back? Oh, yeah, kind of. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Alright, let's talk to her one last time. Just make sure we've got everything out of our system.
Look who's back.
Hi, it's me.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
Nope, need to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that was productive.
Look
Okay.
who's back.
Yup.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
Let's try this again.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about Ash?
Ash. Isaac does so love him. We're like step-siblings, Ash and I. But I think Ash is reckless. He's never been comfortable with what he's become. And he's getting careless.
Another question.
Mm-hmm.
What to do in Hollywood?
Mingle, sightsee, chat, and me, of course.
Ha ha ha, I get it. That's funny. Play on words. Okay, let's go. Alright, well, we successfully finished that quest. We got our Masquerade Redemption. We got another experience point. Yeah. Oh, good news. I tested it before I started the video. If I put more points into... Wait, I'm wearing something that decreases my dexterity right now. But apparently Blood Buff does buff up to 10 on each strength, dexterity, and stamina. So even if I take dex all the way to 5, it's going to buff it to 7, which will in turn affect lockpicking and sneaking. So, good news. I can do whatever I want on those physical stats, at least based on what I've seen. So, let's see. We are going to head back to Isaac at this point, because I think, yeah, Dead X is it. And, right, Giovanni Mansion, which we haven't found yet. I really should stop by Pisha and see how she's doing. Oh, hey guys! So, speaking of Pisha, I don't know how much you guys are involved in voice actors and finding out who voices who. But if anyone is familiar with a little game that you may have heard of called Final Fantasy X, the voice actor who voiced Tidus, the main character, is James Arnold Taylor. My favorite character in this game, might be sarcastic about that, is Vandal. Vandal Cleaver. Guess who voiced Vandal? That's right, Tidus. Well, James Arnold Taylor. But still, quite amusing, actually. Very, very amusing to me. Some other voice actors of note that I am aware of. Damsel, back at the last round, is voiced by a person I can't remember all of a sudden. That's okay. It's the same voice actor who voiced Jack for Mass Effect 2 and 3. Which is pretty cool and makes a lot of sense, actually, now that you think about it. And the last person, Pisha, was voiced by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, I'm being told. Good. Okay. I remember. I'm trying to remember what else she's done, and I cannot remember that either. But I do know her from a little thing called Critical Role. She guest starred a couple times, which is a D&D campaign run by Matt Mercer, who is another voice actor who plays with his other voice actor friends. If you guys are into D&D and you do like the voice actors of various RPGs and games of that caliber, you'll really enjoy Critical Role. Anyway, back to the game. Hello, Isaac.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
I made good time. I've only done a million things. Here.
I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But
But first, what?
tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so
Oh,
get
no.
comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Oh, holy crap. What is going on here?
Help me, please, oh, please.
Oh my gosh.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
understand my concern now.
Okay.
can't you?
I wasn't ready to watch that. Thanks for showing it to me, Mr. Abrams. Yeah, exactly. That was sick. Why the hell did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So, you think this tape has something to do with their disappearance?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
So, wait a second. Who the heck was taping that? Because there were some crazy angles going on in that. I mean, unless there were multiple cameras around filming it, and then they spliced them all together, but oh gosh, the implications of that are awful. Okay, where do we find a better copy?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience.
Huh.
I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
Okay. Well, alright, I'll go take a look around. Well then, Abrams.
Any luck?
Anything else? Ash is in trouble, there are hunters after him.
Then there is nothing I can do. Involving myself would be... No, I'm certain Ash will find some way out of his mess.
What, are you scared of hunters?
You would be foolish not to be. Once they've got your scent, they're like murderous paparazzi.
So, regular paparazzi. Got it. I'm kidding, I promise. Then won't they kill Ash no matter where he goes?
I don't question the difficulty of escape, but I have faith in my child. I'll say no more about this.
Oh, his child. So wait a second, does that mean that he... Okay. So he made Ash, which means he probably made Velvet too. Probably. Maybe. Anyway. Maybe I'll have to help him myself. Okay.
Any luck?
Questions? What can you tell me about Velvet?
You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though.
Oh.
But nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me.
Well, whose child is she, then? Okay, I had another question.
Certainly.
How about the Nosferatu?
The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word.
Right. Another question.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. Who's your favorite person you've worked with?
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, And last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Huh. Ash?
Ash. Where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it.
Okay, go on.
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him.
Oh, how did it change him?
Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose. And I couldn't let him go.
Oh, I see. I see. You made him your child to save him? It's not like I don't understand that. I do have a kitty at home right now who is bringing in strays. My fault.
I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate.
Cool. So what happened?
It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. That's very difficult for someone who's undergone a major life change, who just can't quite accept who they've become. Does he hate you?
He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire, and he is my child, and there is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond, even if we are no longer the friends we were.
Right.
Certainly.
Anything else I can do in the city?
There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention.
Indeed. I am familiar with gargoyles. Yeah, tell me about it.
It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city.
No kidding. But how exactly does one deal with a gargoyle?
It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally, but I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, great. I'll see what I can do.
Certainly.
All right. Hey, it was worth it going back and talking to him. So apparently we have a couple new quests. Snuff is enough. Right, well I know exactly where we're going to go for that. Also take care of the gargoyle. Taking a yeah, I thought so. Okay. So I kind of want to go ahead and handle the film, but I feel like that's the main story path per se. So I am going to head over to my apartment. So I will see you guys there. We'll see. Well, if Heather has anything going on or anything weird is happening, we'll see Heather there, and then we'll head over to Max. So I'll see you wherever we end up. Well, it's been a while since we talked to Pisha. Why don't we go ahead and stop by and see her as well?
Yes.
Here's the item from the museum.
Yes. This is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Oh. Okay. Looks like a wet... Whoop. I'm sorry. I have a kitty underneath the desk and I just kicked him by accident. Looks like a wet, rotting pig's face. Thanks. Another question.
Yes.
About the items you want.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, so what did we just get? Oh gosh, it really does look like that. Oh, it's kind of messed up. Okay. Perverse creation of a Zemis flesh crafter. What? I think that's a Sabat clan. This abomination is forced to live a tortured eternity in servitude to the damned. As you kill enemies, the chalice will fill with blood. Use the chalice to feed from it and gain it stored. Oh, okay. So it's basically refilling blood back. That's actually really awesome. Alrighty, guys. Well, we will cut back to the apartment. See you there. Okay, back at the apartment. Heather doesn't seem to be standing around right now, so that should be a good sign. What is this doing over here? Okay. So she didn't bring anything else home. That's good news. Hey!
Master?
I need your blood. Thanks. Okay. Let's check our computer. 1 unread, I figured. Business in Hollywood. From LaCroix. I have a certain excuse me, I don't sound arrogant enough. I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I have made an offer on the establishment that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. Please intercept him and make sure the review is unfavorable. Signed, your arrogant boss. Okay, I don't wanna. LaCroix is a douchebag and a half. And I do not like him. But it'll be a good opportunity to screw him over a little bit. That should be fun. I didn't even look at it. Okay. It's got an email. Ask you to convince food critic Tommy Flayton to give the Cafe Cavaletti a bad review. Great. Fine. Oh, nothing else productive there, so we are going to head over and see Max. See you there. Hey, Max. Please tell me about some gargoyles.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Gargoyles.
Of course.
Gargoyles? There you go.
Gargoyles? Why are you asking about gargoyles?
Because it's a rad show from the 90s, man. I'm kidding, but we're not going to talk about that. We can talk about that later. It seems one lives in an old theater in Hollywood. I have some questions.
What can I tell you about them?
Come on, Max. You're not telling me something about this gargoyle.
Yes, I know something of gargoyles, and of this gargoyle in particular. I had hoped that he would meet his final death, but it seems my creation still lives to torment me.
Ooh, the plot thickens. What? Your creation?
Yes. Many years ago, I created this gargoyle to protect the Chantry from our enemies. He was a faithful servant, and saved my life more than once. Unfortunately, he became increasingly upset about his role as my protector, and wished to be set free. I refused to do so. Finally, he stole away into the night, and I haven't seen him since.
I see. Well, Isaac Abrams has asked me to get rid of the gargoyle.
Isaac Abrams? His disrespect for the Camarilla is surpassed only by his hatred of LaCroix. If he finds out, it will be a source of great embarrassment for the clan and the Camarilla. He cannot learn that this gargoyle was my creation. Do you understand?
Whoops. Now, I don't much care for anyone going on. At least Max has been fairly straightforward with what he's told me. I mean, as opposed to some other people who manipulate me with their words, Max tends to just not tell me things. So I have a little more respect for him than anyone else. You know, for Max, I will not tell him about what you did. Tremere will be safe.
I appreciate your discretion in this matter, neonate.
Good to hear. Now what do I need to do?
Here, take this. It is an ancient ward that may help you on your battle with the gargoyle. You need only carry it on your person to enjoy its protection.
You know, it's at the point now where I'm going to start having to carry around a backpack or, you know, lug around a duffel bag. I'm getting a lot of stuff. Thanks, but how do I best fight the gargoyle?
With much difficulty, I'm afraid. Gargoyles are notoriously resilient. Their hides are made of stone. Firearms will be almost useless. Blunt force is the only thing they understand.
I don't know. Have you seen The Matrix? Gunfire can whittle down a lot of stone very quickly. I jest, of course. I don't have that much ammo. That's great. A few more questions about gargoyles.
What can I tell you about them?
What is a gargoyle, even though I kind of know already?
A gargoyle, put simply, is a creature that was created to protect the Tremere clan in the early years of our existence. They are very powerful, and not to be trifled with.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm going to go trifle with one, so... Can you tell me more about them? The Tremere created them?
Yes. We used our extensive knowledge of blood magics to create a race of protectors. They served that purpose well, but they have also caused many problems. It's a complicated issue.
Just how complicated?
Well, many gargoyles still serve their Tremere masters, but a number of them have since rebelled and gone into hiding. They are a sentient race, but ultimately unfit for the freedom they desire. They need the guidance of their former masters.
Okay, gotcha. So, they may want to be free, but they don't have the ability to actually handle that freedom. They'll just end up becoming a problem for society. That's so sad. Okay, well, if they are specifically wanting to murder people, I guess there is nothing else we can do other than get rid of them. If I need to get rid of one, how do I do it?
With much difficulty,
Oh, right.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay. A few more questions.
What can I...
How do I fight him?
With much...
Oh, right, okay. One more thing.
Of course. What is it you would like to know?
No.
Of course. Then return to me when you have.
Wait, one more thing.
Of course.
Okay. Wow, alright. I did not expect that to be so involved. What's this? Rune of the Third Eye. Neat. Strange talisman is unusually heavy, emanating a palpable power. It reduces the amount of damage done by gargoyles. Neat! Okay. Well, that's spiffy. I have a lot of experience points. Persuasion, charisma, and scholarship. Should I? All it does is it boosts my persuasion, though. I'll wait on that. Will I wait on that? Yeah, I'll wait on that. Oop, table. Got it. Alright. I am going to stop by the last round as well. It occurs to me that I haven't been there in a while, so I will see you when I get there. Okay, we're back in the last round. Nobody else standing around. Let's go say hi to Jack.
Hey, kid, what's going on? Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
Well, I think I've already asked him about all this stuff, haven't I?
The Sabat are worthless, man.
Yeah.
The Sabat are in the same business as the camera.
Okay, so nothing new there.
What the hell did you want? Don't expect to see him.
Okay.
Heard anything? What did you just say?
I said nothing. Jeez. Alrighty, well, that didn't give me anything at all. Okay, so I think at this point, let me double check real quick. Yeah, it's all here. Princess contact you. Oh yeah, the cafe. Take care of the gargoyle and the snuff film. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for today. We are going to be working on those other quests back in downtown. Once we start up our next video, we'll take care of the cafe, then the gargoyle, and then if I don't end up falling on a million other things to do, we will move on to the rest of the snuff film. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Please leave comments below as you see things of interest. I do know the last video I did had a lot of comments. Thank you very much for being so engaged with the things going on in this game. I can tell you guys are all really, really passionate about it. The game is fantastic. It's definitely very different from all the other games that I've been playing. It's very rare to have a game that is extremely social and mainly dialogue driven. There's not a lot of that in games. A lot of times the gameplay, when the gameplay is rough, which I was, combat is rough, then a lot of the game also suffers because of it, but not this one. The combat is a little rough. Still fun to a certain extent, but definitely rough, definitely a little messed up sometimes. But the stat system and the actual dialogue-driven social aspect of the game is fantastic. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys are having a great day. Take care, and I will catch you in the next video.